I'm still like, I can't believe I even did that. I never thought that would ever get to that point. To where I would ever get flown out to something, or I wouldn't have to pay for shit. Like this freaking company was gonna pay for my whole trip. Like I never thought I was ever gonna get something like that. Just from breaking, I just break because I like it.
Yeah, for the love, right? And then you got to that part, and then where they took care of you, and you felt like a star, probably.
Yeah, I felt like a rock star, like.
On this episode, we have a Newbirth crew member, an outside crew member. He started breakdancing in middle school. He learned his foundation through B-boys from Portland, such as Killicam, Kill 'em Fresh, and he recently just made Redbull BC1 Top 16 Regionals. He's a Portland, Oregon native. You don't want to miss this. I'm your host, Tony47, and enjoy this episode. We up. Hey, what up? Welcome to the show. We're here with Juan100, part of Newbirth crew, Outsiders crew, and he's been known here in the scene, killing it in the game. How you doing today?
I'm good, chilling, kind of tired.
Yeah.
Kind of just woke up. That's why I have the sunglasses on.
Okay. Sick.
Kind of chilling, yeah.
Cool. And, I kind of want to hear your backstory, kind of like how'd you get into dance? What was your kind of origins? Like, did somebody inspire you to dance? Because I know back in the day, I was at middle school. You had like Malik teaching back then. I did a few classes back in the day teaching there. And so, like, is that how you got into dance? Or is there something else?
I saw Mo dance first.
Oh, okay.
Motorman.
From your crew, okay.
So I saw him dance at a school dance first, and then I seen it on like ABDC. And I was like, I told myself there's no way I'm ever gonna do that, but I thought it was like really cool. And then I saw Mo like in a cypher, he was like doing windmills, and I was like, damn, that's actually really tight. So I asked him, I was like, yo, like, where do you like go and learn how to do that shit? And then he was like, oh, there's like an after school program. So I started like going, and then
Did he go to Alisat?
Yeah, he also went to Alisat.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. So Mo was going for a while, and then I started going, and then Mo was already in 8th grade, so Mo left after the next year. So I just kept going, and then after Malik, like you came in a couple times.
Yeah.
Sometimes Alex from Soulface would pull up.
Oh, okay.
He taught for a while. Ferrum.
Yeah.
Ferrum taught for a while too.
Killicam.
Like so like.
Oh yeah.
A lot of PCR, like kind of taught me. I feel like Do Rock would pull up too sometimes.
Okay.
Chicano, Roasty. So like most of PCR.
Most of PCR. Yeah. And PCR is a breakdance crew in Portland, Oregon. Used to be Vibe Tribe, and then they got into PCR, Portland City Rockers.
Yeah, Portland City Rockers.
Yep. They got Schoolie B, Do Rock, Killicam, Chicano, Roasty. Fresh. Yep, Kill 'em Fresh, Malik, Malik. Yeah, he was dope. And so so they kind of help build that practice to get your foundations down.
Yeah, and they were like letting me pull up to like Saturday market, so I would get down with them on Saturdays and Sundays, and they would like just invite me to go here, there. They would tell me about going to jams just before I was even going, because I feel like in high school is when I started going to jams. Because that's when I met like the rest of like the younger scene.
Yeah.
Because before in middle school I didn't know anything about jams until like Malik or someone from PCR was like, oh, go to this jam, but I was like too shy and shit still.
Yeah.
Until I got to high school, and that's when I met like all everyone that's around my age that are hitting these jams and like teaming up and partnering up and like trying to like win and shit. I'm like, oh yeah, it's actually kind of sick. So that's when I started like hitting more jams up. And
okay.
Like yeah.
Okay. And when you said like pull up in Saturday market, you're talking about street shows.
Yeah. Right? I was doing street shows with PCR.
Okay.
Like, hella.
Sick. And then you got more involved, going to competitions, and you're like, hey, this is actually really dope, and you kind of fell in love, right?
Yeah. So I feel like the more you do it, the more fun it is,
Yeah.
Breaking is like one of those things.
Because you gotta build that battle mentality where.
Yeah, and then you start learning new shit like on the way. Like you learn more power, you learn more footwork steps, you get better, and you're like, oh damn, I'm actually kind of good at this,
Yeah.
And then you just start liking it a bit more. And
Cool. So after that, after you got involved more, you got more. Breaking was more competitive or more. You're getting more involved with the scene, right?
Yeah.
And so, before you got into Newbirth crew, what were you doing like in between that gap? Was it just training, and then you guys kind of fell the right loop with them, or how that collide?
I was just training hella. When I got to high school, I was just everyone was way better than me. So all I was doing was just training, and then like some people noticed that I was just like training by myself, cause like I feel like no one was there to tell me like, yo, let's go practice. So I just wanted to get better real fast, cause I wanted to win. I wanted to get really good. I wanted to join Newbirth really bad before like, and I didn't know them that well, but I just really wanted to join that crew, cause that was like the big like young gun crew in the scene. Like everyone knew who they were, so I did want to join them. And then like Martino from Newbirth, he was just like seeing me at lunchtime every day. He sees like I'm always training, so me and him would do like 2-on-2s together or 3-on-3s with like another homie. And then one time I battled Tombo at a footwork battle at Hippo.
Okay.
And then I beat him, and I got lucky. And I got him. And then ever since then, they're like, oh, like just come kick it with us. And I've been kicking it with them. And then they like a couple months later, they jumped me in to the crew.
Oh, sick.
We threw a couple rounds, and
so they kind of. So after the Hippo Jam, they kind of noticed you and like, hey, who's this guy? Maybe he's not in a crew, and so they kind of eyed you where they kind of when you got more involved with the crew, and they jump you in the crew. So
they kind of like saw like I had like a lot of potential and noticed that I was really like trying to get it. So I feel like that was the main reason why they were down to like put me in.
Yeah.
It was cool. It was pretty cool, because like when I got to high school, I also saw like my first year I saw Mo get jumped into Newbirth too. So I was like,
oh, okay.
So the guy that got me into this shit, like we're like in the same crew. So it's pretty sick.
Yeah. Damn. And when you get jumped in, what exactly did you do? Like you just basically Cypher all out battle, because you would have you against the whole crew, right?
Yeah, I just threw rounds with every single person, and then like multiple rounds until they thought it was like, all right, you're good, you know?
Yeah, they trying to gas you on and see what you can bring out more, right? To kind of get you in. Damn,
I feel like a lot of crews don't do that shit no more. Which I get it, because people are lazy, but
well, like I didn't get the opportunity to do any of that when I joined like a crew against all odds, right? And so like the generation before that is definitely Newbirth, and then Outsiders, and after like you guys, I see some new cats here and there, but there's after your gen, I don't see any, like I haven't seen anyone rising on the horizon, right? And so I think you guys are kind of holding it down for the scene right now.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried about that.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to somehow put more breakdancing into the community, so we encourage more youngins to. Yeah,
probably more after-school activities, more performances at schools or something where we can kind of,
there's not really any young guns right now, and that kind of sucks, because then, like, who's gonna do it next? You know, especially here, because we have a good scene here, and then we had a good scene before. I remember like seeing events, and like the whole gym would be packed, or the whole cafeteria would be packed of like hella people. So it's like, what happened to those jams?
Right. I think because that's kind of the generation I kind of started in. There's a couple people on top, right? So yeah, we had like Mighty throwing jams, Hui from Moon Patrol, Impulse there. They were throwing jams. I think Oscar was throwing more jams. Besides Hood River Jam, he was throwing more other jams as well.
I think he threw one like at that Wednesday Warfare spot.
Oh yeah.
He threw one there one time. Yeah, I remember that shit. I think he did. I don't know. I could be wrong.
I guess there's just more people in the scene, and
more involvement. Yeah.
More involvement, and so you're kind of building that up, and so that kind of makes you a motivation, inspired for you to travel in battles, just to keep it up. And
yeah. I mean, it is kind of why I've been traveling a lot more too, is because a lot of jams haven't really been happening here.
Yeah.
And not also that, it's also like just trying to like. I feel like it's more of a challenge when I'm out of state or in a different like environment, or I'm not used to like seeing the same people that I see, or I'm not getting judged by the same people that judge every jam in the Northwest or in our area. So I feel like going to like flying out to different cities and different jams, it's actually really good for me. And
yeah.
something I've been doing a lot more just because like we haven't had a lot of events here.
I would say that's actually really good for you to build that mindset to like, hey, there's not enough battles here. Maybe we're getting them once every 6 months, when all these other travel battles, you can do one every once a month, twice a month, and like it'll just keep you, that battle mode mentality, it makes you want to keep growing to keep doing it, right? And so without that, I definitely think, testing your skills in the field or in the battle definitely helps a lot for you to kind of see where you're at, you're having fun with it, and maybe, progress more and get more inspired to see other styles of dance at jams. And so, no, that's dope that you're doing that and getting that exposure out there and competing. And I think if you keep doing it, man. Don't stop.
Yeah, I think the goal is never to stop.
Yeah,
That's kind of the number one goal.
Yeah, one other thing I regret and don't regret is like, hey, I've been breaking for almost 18 years, right? And so, but without that time, I've been off and on. I'll stop for like 6 months. The next time I'll get back my moves, and I'll stop again, back and forth, and just try to consistently keep trying to get your same moves back, and try to, so it's really hard to elevate my moves if I'm trying to, once I stop, get my moves back, stop getting my moves back. So for you, it's hopefully value, just keep doing it and keep practicing your moves, and then learn new moves on top of it. And so definitely try not to stop. Life happens, but it might be a little tough. So you recently got into, traveling battling. You recently got into the Minnesota regional Redbull battle, but prior you got into the top 3 in the Seattle battle where they had the Redbull competition there.
Cypher.
And so like loop back, like how was your mindset being on that over in the regionals? Like super hypeness, a lot of people, especially a professional stage, right? So I'm sure your mindset or your mind was probably bouncing, or how did you, tell me about, what were you thinking and thoughts?
I was nervous as fuck.
Yeah.
I was sweating hella, like my palms were hella sweaty, like I was sweating through my shirts hella crazy. I was drinking hella water, I was pissing a lot. I was like, damn, like I was kind of shook, but then I felt like the more I got into the ciphers and the more I was just trying to dance, that helped a lot too, because that helped me like not give a fuck, it helped me not really worry about others or really think about the jams. I was just dancing. So I feel like, being on that stage and like going against people on that level of like because a lot of these dancers are really, really good. A lot of them are like OGs, like that I've seen battle before, and they did really good. And I was kind of like shook. I was like, damn, like they had a fucking like Bebo there, like that was crazy.
I remember that guy back like 10 years ago. Dude.
Yeah, he's there battling, and I'm like, dude, this guy can literally just like one hand, like nobody's business pop up, like nothing. So like seeing people in the bracket, I'm like, I was pretty shook, but like I don't know. I'm happy I did it. I wish I did better. I can't complain.
Yeah.
It was a good experience. Redbull took care of me.
Good. That's sick. So, I mean, it's like every jam, I mean, you always build some nervousness and ability. Everyone wishes they could do better, right? It's that moment, the hypeness, the confidence, the nervousness, all these emotions pop into you. And it's like, dude, I'm so happy you made it to that part, and get that experience, and hopefully it keeps making you grow and get better and better at it, and ready for the next one. And so that's super freaking dope.
Yeah, I was pretty excited that I got it. It was kind of like I'm still like I can't believe that I even did that.
Right?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy because I never thought like doing like breakdancing or like breaking at all, I never thought that would ever get to that point. Where I would ever get flown out to something, or I wouldn't have to pay for shit. Like this freaking company was gonna pay for my whole trip. Like
that's
I never thought I was ever gonna get something like that. Just from breaking, I just break because I like it.
Yeah, for the love, right? And then you got to that part, and then where they took care of you, and you felt like a star, probably.
Yeah, I felt like a rock star. Like they're just taking care of me. They're letting me have fun, letting me just come out in here and dance and just show what I have, and
That's sick. That's sick. I never experienced that stuff, and I bet that experience was like, amazing.
It's different. It's different. I definitely I appreciate it hella, and like super grateful for it. My goal is to try to go back.
Yeah.
Next year,
Hell yeah.
At least make it to the nationals.
Yeah. At least. Regionals and the nationals, and see where it goes. Yeah. Dope, man.
Nationals look pretty sick.
Definitely, you got a lot of support out here in Portland. You got, the whole scene down here. Like, oh damn, Juan100 he's up on the Redbull stage. Oh shit, no way. Because it's people's dreams to be like on stages like that, right?
Yeah.
And then you have the ability to do it. So that's actually really dope. That's dope. Shit, yeah. And so from there, you got anything building up? Well, let's move it back. So, with breakdancing, as pursuing as a hobby, career, or a passion, have you had any like challenges with like family and friends? Giving you grief for anything of that, or they just support you 100%?
I feel like everyone supports me 100%. It kind of sucks with like family because I feel like I'm never there sometimes because I'm always trying to like, I don't know. I feel like I'm always trying to worry about my own stuff, which is like if it's work or trying to like practice a lot more or just I don't know. Like I feel like I don't do like a lot of family stuff with my family.
Yeah.
But I feel like they also understand. Like they also understand that I'm out here just trying to like either make money so I can go to this trip or planning trips or like I'm practicing hella or etc. or I'm doing this, I'm doing that just to help me out with this and that. So
yeah,
I feel like not having enough time to kick with family is kind of like an issue with me.
Right.
With breaking because I always try to put breaking first. Yeah. And I feel like it's kind of like I should kind of stop doing that. But
right.
I'm already like it's a habit, Like,
yeah.
I'm always picking I'm always trying to practice. I'm always putting practice first. I'm always. Yeah. And it's not like I'm trying to like overdo it. It's not like I really just trying to force myself to practice. It's more like I really want to catch up.
Yeah.
Because I'm always feeling like everyone's getting better.
Right.
And I feel like if I fucking slack a little bit, someone's gonna like catch up.
Yeah.
And I don't want that, or I gotta like, if I'm not practicing, someone else is, and someone's like, damn, like, I'm falling behind.
Yeah.
This guy's getting it, and I'm not.
Yeah, that's kind of like there's a saying out there where it's like, when you're sleeping, somebody's training.
Yeah.
And it's always got to be like that. So it's hard to, you want to keep up your moves and try not to slack it, right? But definitely family is a big thing too,
Yeah.
And
I kind of wish I was like there more, but.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But you're getting down in the scene. I mean, you got into the Redbull regionals, and then and you did you tell your family about it?
Yeah. They're hella like.
Oh.
They're like, damn, you did that? I'm like, yeah. I showed them like all the photos that they took of me and like everything, how they took care of me. My mom was hella happy.
Sick.
She's proud of me. Yeah. It was. I told them too. I was like, I didn't think this was ever gonna happen. This is just like a.
Yeah, and that's just crazy. Like a small piece, right? Of let's just say the beginning.
Yeah.
So I think that's great to show your family, and they definitely support that.
Yeah.
And so cool. That's sick. Yeah. And then you work full time, right? In breaking, and so that is hard because you're working full time. You're putting in time to break. You get tired. You get sore, and just building that consistency to like. Work full-time, break, spend time, balancing everything is definitely a challenge, and that's good that you're still doing it because, it's just gonna get you better and better.
Yeah, it's really hard to break and try to do like practice a lot and like fly out to jams and go to all these events and still have like a full-time job. It's pretty hard.
Yeah, for sure.
It's pretty tough.
Yeah,
especially trying to make like extra money on the side to like go to all these events is like. It's kind of hard, you know?
Yeah, because you got to pay for flights, you got to pay for hotels, you got to get a car or Uber and stuff like that. And just, it does take time to prep all that and definitely costs money to do that as well. And so, but you're doing it. Yeah.
Just trying.
Yeah. So that was your last travel jam you just went to, the over in Minnesota?
I recently I got back from 808 anniversary.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. So
out in Hawaii?
Yeah, out in Hawaii. Yeah.
Oh, what?
So that was
That's sick.
Most recent.
Honolulu, or is it Waikiki, right?
Yeah, in Waikiki.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was just like last weekend. We went out there.
Oh, okay. Sick.
I was breaking with my rec shop crew mates. I'm also in rec shop. I forgot to mention that.
What's rec shop?
It's like it's just the homies from like California, from LA.
Okay.
We have like homies there. We like all linked up, like most of the outsiders, and then we just like hung out one time and got, for some reason we just connected like really, really easily.
Sick.
And like we just became like a crew.
Did you guys meet them at you said, where are they from? California?
Yeah,
yeah. Did you meet them like at an LA jam or something?
So basically it was like one of our members from outside, J-Rip, went to a jam in Vegas, and one of their members went to a jam in Vegas.
Yeah.
And they connected, and
no way.
And they're like, oh, our crew should just meet up. And then I forgot what jam they met them at, but I wasn't there.
Okay.
But they just like bonded like really well, and then I went to a jam where we all got connected, and we all started just kicking it a lot more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're just really good homies, and so
isn't that cool how that works? Like you guys, or J-Rip, they met at a jam, and they got connected, and now you guys are linking up. People, crews linking up, building into one crew, right, called Rec Shop.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of cool how like the community and like how people love the scene where each other kind of build relationships, and hey, you guys could be a solid crew. You guys are battling in Hawaii, right?
Yeah.
Sick.
It's dope. That's why like I really love jams, because it's just more like, I don't know. I feel like just throwing a jam is really, really, really meant for the community. Because if it wasn't for that one specific event, like we wouldn't have met them, Rec Shop wouldn't have been a thing, and then I probably wouldn't have gone to Hawaii. I mean, I probably would have gone. Hawaii sounds tight.
Yeah. Hawaii is beautiful.
Yeah, Hawaii is nice, but Rec Shop wouldn't have happened, or so like just like having the time and effort and putting effort and throwing money into an event is actually like really beautiful and really sick. I feel like, cause.
Oh yeah. It does take a lot of creativity and planning to do.
Yeah, but then you're also creating so many memories, you know what I mean? So it's like...
Yeah.
It's pretty sick.
It is, yeah. So it's more into a jam than just a jam. It's, building those memories and connections and network with others. Dope. So like, what would you consider your style of breaking? I know you do like you're pretty much like I don't even mess with your footwork, but you're footwork fanatic, killing it with footwork and stuff like that. You got power, and so is there a move out there you're like learning right now, or a move you're like, dang, I really want this move that you're training for?
I really want elbow tracks.
Elbow tracks?
Yeah.
No way. Okay.
I really want an elbow track.
Yeah.
But those are really weird for me. Power is really weird for me, and like I don't think it's weird. It's just like I'm not comfortable or used to it. So I feel like lately I've been a lot more comfortable. I've been throwing my shit around. I've been throwing like myself around and shit, and like.
Yeah.
I just feel like lately I've been a lot more comfortable with power.
Sick.
So
I think that's what every air flares that is. Everybody's b-boy dream move, right? Is air flares.
Yeah.
And then elbow flares is also. I mean elbow tracks, elbow air flares, and. I can't even. I tried it one time. I crashed. I was like, nah, I'm doing that no more.
Yeah.
And so.
It's kind of scary sometimes when you go for it, but.
Yeah.
Yeah, the second move I've been working on. I would also say like working on power also benefits like my footwork. I feel like my footwork gets a lot more stronger, a lot more like technical too sometimes, because I'm like.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like when I do power, I'm focusing a lot on like a certain muscle and how I'm like using it, and then I feel like when footwork, I'm starting to do that a bit more because of power. So it's just like, I don't know. I feel like I can like change the pace a lot better on my footwork, or change directions or like swift, like easier, like swifter and shit.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's
kind of helps you with the balance and like different movements with the footwork, and you can definitely be creative and switch it up.
More core muscles too. I feel like when you're doing more power.
Yeah, definitely. It's good though to be all around, right?
Yeah.
And so that way you can kill it in the game. Cool, man. Is there anything in the horizon or in the future or projects, anything you're working on?
Nah.
Yeah? Just work, break, travel.
Break. Travel. I'm not really hitting up any more jams. If I do, I might go to Doom Room in December. It's it's a 2-on-2 or a 3-on-3. And they usually do like a 4 battle too.
That's over in Houston, Texas?
San Antonio, Texas.
San Antonio, Texas.
So I might be out there for Doom Room. But that might be like my only jam. Cause I feel like I kind of want to just train a lot. Because I don't think I ever give myself breaks. I feel like I always try to like, a jam pops up, I'm like, oh shit, let's just go. And I end up going, and then I end up going to the next one, and the next one, and then I end up back on, like, I kind of want to like just try to like stay home.
Yeah.
Train up. Go somewhere, or probably get ready for next year for Redbull.
Yeah, I think that's good. I mean, it's always good to take a break from jam and kind of hibernate and build yourself up, right?
Because I kind of want to take Redbull a little bit more serious. Because I feel like this year I didn't really take it that serious. I kind of just I saw an opportunity and I just took the chance, and it worked out in my favor.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't even supposed to go to that event.
Oh yeah.
Because I was supposed to I had work that day.
Oh,
and then luckily,
because it was on a Friday, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was on a Friday, but I think summer Fridays just started at my work.
Okay.
So I got off early that Friday. So I got off like at 12.
And
I packed my bags the night before, and I took it to work. Got off at 12.
What?
I drove straight to the jam.
Damn.
And then I got in.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, so it was kind of like last minute. I didn't think I was gonna go at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
It was super last minute. Yeah.
Sometimes those last minute, you're like, dang, you're like in Superman mode. You're like, all right, I got work. I got to jet to the airport. Once we get there, you're just like, something right after another.
Yeah.
So that's really dope that you did that. Dope, man. Sick. And so, like, what other, so let's loop back, recap a little bit. So, how old were you when you started breaking? Because I know I remember seeing you at middle school. So, you were like, what, 11, 12?
I was 12, yeah.
You were 12? Okay.
Yeah, 12 turning 13.
Okay. And how old are you now?
I am 27.
27. Damn. So, you've been over, like, 15 years, roughly?
Yeah.
15 years in the game?
15 years, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and just, it's your horizon right now. I think keep doing it. It's definitely your prime time, right, at that age, and just killing it right now. Just keep doing it.
That's crazy to think, but yeah.
you know, just elevate all your movements. Yeah, you keep doing what you're doing. I think you're in a great path. And, I'm a little older. I'm 35, and, I've been off and on with breaking, kind of things. I was like, yeah, like, I had a mindset back in, like, 2013. I was, like, traveling Canada, Seattle, a bunch of other jams. And, I made, like, semis and made like, top 8 and stuff like that. And I was I think I judged, like, a couple of jams that year. I threw a couple of jams that year, and I was like, yeah, dope, I feel like I was learning a lot. And then kind of life happens, and then I kind of took a break.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I should have just kept going and going because it keeps pulling me back. Where
you ended up getting more responsibilities, too, right?
I got more responsibilities. Yeah, I got kids now.
Yeah.
Jobs. So it's, like, kind of balancing. It's like, yeah, I need to go work. Got to provide for the family, and then we gotta. So I took breaking on a second, on my list because I gotta provide for the family, and so
that makes sense.
Things have to do, but I always see people and go in the jams and stuff, and it keeps pulling me back. So I want stuff like this. It definitely I want to get in the scene through content and my ability to keep training too, and kind of like this interview podcast with you. I kind of want to hear your mindset, especially with. At the Redbull level, right? And so some of that and how you've been for the past 15 years you've been training. Because I remember, Alice saw it back in the day. I remember you were just 13, 14, 15 or something.
Yeah,
and you're still doing it, so I love it.
Yeah, I feel like there'd be times where I would have breaks too. Like, oh, I'd stop breaking for a little bit just because like just wasn't really feeling it, you know. I kind of stopped a little bit during COVID. I think I took like a around like a month break because COVID kind of like killed everything.
Yeah, definitely.
And I had like a month off of work, or like a month or two. So I started training because I got like a floor outside of my, because like gyms were closed, like everything was closed.
Yeah, everything. Yep.
So it was kind of hard to break. So I ended up I ended up getting some cardboard and putting some linoleum down like outside of my house. And then I just started practicing a bit more, like a lot more, and I feel like I fell in love with the dance again, but for like a different reason. Like I felt like this was my first time like practicing, but not for a jam. It was like my first time practicing for myself. Like I wasn't really just like I was practicing on moves just to get it so I can feel better for myself. Like I want to get like I want to be able to like head spin windmill. Okay, I can do it. Hell yeah, I'm happy now. You know, like I just wanted to be able to do it, or like feel that, like feel the move out. You know what I mean? Like be able. Like, that's like for me. I feel like I was just training to get accomplishments for myself, rather than just I want to look good at this event so I can win, or or the judges will vote for me. All this bullshit. I feel like breaking for not for a jam was like good for me.
Yeah, that in that situation it's always a win-win because you're training for yourself and you're having fun with it, and then also your ability to still hit these moves.
Yeah.
Right. Because COVID definitely affected a lot of us where we couldn't train as much. Like right before COVID, I was actually training like hard. Like I think right before COVID happened, me, Tuan, and somebody else, we were about to go hit up a Vegas jam. Oh, me, Tuan, Spencer, actually, we're gonna hit this 3v3. I was like, oh, dude, let's go kill it. I've been training hard for it, and then like COVID happened, and like they canceled the event, and I'm like, oh man. After that, I was like, okay, kind of my training been back down to the hill again.
It kind of stopped a lot of people. COVID kind of stopped a lot of people. Like a lot of people were coming back too, and then COVID kind of happened, and then nah.
Did you like those the webcam those jams? You know?
No.
No. Yeah.
No. I mean, I get it. Like we're trying to like get connected again and all that stuff, but it's not the same as a jam. Like, it's just not. And
yeah, you tried to keep it that way to keep it going, right? But it just it's definitely a different feeling than being there live.
I thought it would just be cooler for everyone just to like practice until they all got cleared, and then a jam was actually gonna happen, and we all like meet up.
Yeah, for sure.
And then everyone just puts down like what they've been training. That's why like there was, I think Skills Talk like 2 years ago was really dope, because that was the first jam everyone came back.
Oh, okay.
And it was kind of sick because everyone was there.
Damn, they're probably like, oh, real jam live.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted to go. Sick. Hell yeah, man. Love it. And so I think we're gonna probably wrap it up here. But do you have any? And so like, where can we find, like, if the viewers want to get involved with you, like social media and stuff like that? Do you have an account, or how can we get in touch with you?
Mostly on Instagram.
Okay.
100_MV. That's it.
Yeah.
I am on TikTok, but I don't know my TikTok username right now.
Okay.
And yeah.
How about YouTube? Are you just typing your name 100?
I do. I think I do have a YouTube account, but I don't.
Juan100, right? Yeah,
no, it's Juan100.
Juan100. Okay.
Yeah. But I do have a YouTube account, but I don't post any. I don't have like no videos posted. I just like it's just an account for me to like shit. And
yeah, for sure.
But yeah, that's it.
Cool. I'll link that on the bottom description of your Instagram below. Dope, man. It's so great to have you on here and kind of talk about a little bit about that. Do you have any like last wordings or takeaway you want the viewers to know a little bit about you, or to kind of keep in value from you? Anything. It could be anything.
I just love to break.
Yeah.
I love to break. I love dope shit. I don't like whack shit, and that's it.
Just keep going and going hard, right?
Yeah, just train, get better. Always better yourself every day. You know what I'm saying?
So, like, before we wrap up, what's your favorite breakdance? Do you have a move that you're, like, absolutely in love with? You always loved it? It could be any.
Move?
Yep, it could be a dream move. It could be a move you do now. Is there a certain move, like, for example, for me, when I was
I like barrels.
I wanted flares, right? And so.
Oh, flares too.
Well, that's me.
Oh, flares.
When I did
barrels are pretty sick because I started getting them and I'm like, damn, I can do them for like a while.
Oh yeah. I see you just on that.
That was my first time actually like feeling out like power moves and shit. So I feel like any windmill variation.
Oh yeah.
Like
you love that when you see people get down and doing some ground power and stuff.
I feel like any type of mills. Like mills are kind of sick to me.
Sick.
Yeah.
Sick. Cool. Heck yeah. So, dope. We're going to wrap up here. This is 100. We're out here in Portland, Oregon. If you like the show, like, subscribe. Peace.
Newbirth, Outsiders, Rec Shop.
And I think with experience and just like realizing over time that like half the fucking value I get out of being at practice is not caring what anybody thinks and just having fun. You know what I mean? And you probably realizing that too. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, and I think with